Hold on. Hey, sorry about that. Late.
That's okay.
Okay, so how's everything going?
Doing good.
Okay, doing good. How's my sound? Check, check, check. Mic test.
It sounds good. It sounds like it seems you look professional.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I just
Oh
want
yeah,
to.
I have a speech at 11:45.
Okay, sounds great. So I just want to let you know. It's good that you're letting me know ahead of time so that when you leave, just go ahead. Okay, you don't have to say anything. All you just leave the Zoom, and then once you get done with your speech,
Speech.
come back.
Very cool.
Yeah, how you doing, Rafael? Can you see me? Okay, there you go. Can you see me clearly, Rafael? Okay. How about you, Joseas? Can you see me clearly? Yes? No? Huh? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make it sure, okay? So I had to adjust my microphone. Is this loud enough? Test, 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 mic test. Let me take this out.
Fine.
How about that one? Is this better or this better? Which one? Test, test. Or this one? Mic test, test. Which one? Is the first one or second one?
It sounds the same, so
Sounds the same. Okay, I'll just put this microphone there. This one. Okay. Okay, so while we're waiting for the others, and I think I haven't seen the Eliana yet, so we're going to wait for Eliana and Joseph. Okay, but for the meantime, let me check the attendants who are here. So we got. Okay, let's check. I'm changing now the period, so it's period 6. So by the way, have you completed your um I'll call this warm up that I gave you last time? Because I've noticed that's only few of you submitted it correctly, even though I already gave you the correct way to do it, especially when you're doing the graphing. Raul is here, Joseas is here, Rafael is here, David not here, Joseph not here, Ilyana not here, Areli and Rudy are not here yet. Okay, but anyway, when they get here, I'm going to recheck the attendance. Okay, so guys, good morning. Could you please turn on your microphone? I mean, turn on your video so that I can see you and talk to you personally. Okay. What I want you to do today is this. I want you to go straight to your canvas and then look for the assignment section. And then under the assignment section, look for 1/14/2021 warm up. And the title of your warm up is 1/14. Okay, Joseph is here. Let me let him get in. Okay,
it's okay.
okay, so a while ago I mentioned Joseph that okay, once you get here, okay, turn on your camera. You already know that one. So what I want you to go straight is through your canvas so that you can see the warm up that you're supposed to be working on today. Okay, so the title of your warm up is 1/14/2021 warm up, plot, and identify functions. So let me share my screen so that you can see that one. Okay. Let me know if you'll be able to see it. Are you be able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, how about the other? Can you please tell me? I want to
Yeah.
hear from you guys. Okay,
Yes.
okay,
I see.
good. Okay, now what I want you to do is this. Okay, Rudy is here. Okay, hold on. Rudy is here. Okay, I want you to copy this. And if you have a graphing paper, then you don't need. Okay, Eliana is here. Okay, then you don't have to write, or I mean, you don't have to draw a graphing or lines because you already have the graphing. How many of you have the graphing paper? Did you get that one? Graphing paper or graphing notebook? Because you need that one. Rafael, do you have a graphing paper? Joseas, do you have a graphing paper? Raul, do you have a graphing paper? Joseph, Rudy, Ilyana.
So,
Okay, guys, listen.
not yet.
As I have mentioned to you when we start the chapter 3, that you need to have a graphing paper because all of our classwork will be uh, put all those graphing and the graphing paper. And if you don't have that, it's gonna be challenging, especially when you're trying to check whether the line is a straight or not. If you don't have a graphing paper, 100% you're not gonna see it clearly straight line. It might be crooked, and all of a sudden it will affect your answer. Okay, so that is the reason why I'm encouraging you guys to have a graphing paper. Okay, but for the meantime, I'm going to teach you how you're going to do it the manual way. Okay, for the meantime. Okay, now what I want you to do is this. The one that I'm going to highlight. Okay, you are going to copy it. Okay, so do not. Okay, do not make all of this in one. What does it mean? You are not going to use one graphing or graphing paper. You need to have five graphing paper. But if you don't, you're going to make five small graph. Okay, like for example, right here that I have right here, you have your x and then the y, and the value of your x and y is 8. Okay, so let me start. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is this. Okay, let me okay, the first thing you're going to do is uh this one. Okay, you see it? Do you see it, guys? Okay,
Yes.
what you're going to do first is this. I'm going to redo it. Okay, first you're going to make a straight line, right? Make a straight line, and then you make an arrow. Okay, arrow up, arrow down, and then you're going to name this as your y axis. Okay, and this is your y axis. Next, if you have a ruler, good. If not, then you do it manually. Next, you're going to make a line across, which is horizontal line. Okay, now you have that, right? So you're going to make an arrow, and then this will represent your x axis, and this is your x axis. Okay, so you're going to make five of this. You get that? Five of this graph. You can make it smaller so that it can fit into your paper, but I want to see five graphs like this. So you're going to number this. The center of your graph is always going to be a zero. And then you're going to count two, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Are you following me here, guys? Are you following me?
Yes.
Okay. Next, you have here -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, and -8. Okay. Next, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? That's it. Next, for the bottom part, you have -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9. Okay? And then you're going to make 5 of this. Okay, so that's the first step. Okay, now what you're going to do is this. Once you plot all this point right here on my screen, right? You're going to plot this point. For example, it says, where can you find 5 and 1? Okay, let's say, for example, I'm doing the graph letter A. Okay, you have to coordinate this one. It says A. You have, okay, this is for the A graph only. So you have 5 and 1, and then 8, and then 6, and then 2 and 7, and then -5 and 8. Okay, so remember, the first number is your x, the second is y. X and y, x and y, x and y. Okay, remember that. Next, let's say, for example, giving you an example on, okay, so where can you find 5 and 1? You plot that one, so your 5 is right here, and then 1 is right there. So that is my first point. So I'm going to put it here, 5, 1. Okay? So once you get done with that, you're going to identify, after you finish plotting all those points, you're going to tell me whether those point that you plot is a function or not a function. How you will know if it is a function? Remember, it is a function if your x is not repeating. Okay, remember that. Function, the value of your x's is not repeating or not repeating. Okay, if your x's repeats 2 times, then that is not a function. So that's the only thing you're going to do. After you plot those points, you're going to tell me whether it is a function or not a function. You get that? Do you understand that? Hello? Yes? Okay. So if you don't have any question, again, you're not going to solve anything in here. What you're going to do is to plot the points and then identify by telling me whether those coordinates are function or not a function. Okay? Okay, I'm going to give you 20 minutes. Then after 20 minutes, I'm going to explain it.
Mr. Lobaditas,
Yes.
can I fit out all in one graph?
No, you cannot because we're going to.
Uh,
That's the reason why I asked you to make 5 small graphs. Okay, you don't have to make a big small. Make a small graphs like similar to this one.
okay. I want a paper. Okay.
Do you still need my screen, guys? Even though you already uh, access to your canvas. Hello.
Now you can take it off.
Okay.
No, good.
Are you good now? If I'm going to stop my screen sharing.
Yes. You'll
Yes.
Okay.
be we'd be fine. We'd be fine.
Okay. How about this one? Do you still need this one?
No, you can take it out.
Okay. So I need to change my
Okay.
my view so they can see me. Okay, there you go. Is my my video is okay? It's not too blurry or too dark or too bright.
Nope.
No, it's fine.
Okay, cool. Just want to make it sure. Okay, you have like 11 more minutes left. Okay, again, I want you to make 5 small graph as size as this one. Okay, because the number that I gave you is ranging from 0 to 8. So you don't need a big graph like this. You need only like this one, a quarter. Okay, a quarter size of your paper. So altogether, you have two five call this problems or graphs. As I have mentioned a while ago, you don't have to solve anything. All you have to do is to plot those points on the coordinated plane, meaning in the graphing paper. Okay. Okay, got 9 more minutes, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, guys, you got 5 more minutes left. How's everything doing? Hello? Hey,
I'm doing fine. I had to make five. It's taking longer since I don't have a graph paper. I had to make like five pieces of. I had to try to able to make small graphics since I never done it
well,
before.
this is the best thing you can do, okay? You had the paper, right? So
Yeah,
you just fold it into four. Like this one is a half, right?
yeah.
And then another one is one half, right? So then you already have this. You have four parts of your paper. Then you can start making a, one graph right here, another one graph right here, and then here, and then do another one for the last graph. Okay, another paper. So in that way, it'll be easy for you to do it instead of trying to visually divided. So I think it's better to fold your paper into four equal parts. Okay,
Oh,
so that's the best thing you can do.
I made one big graph from eight. I had to make four small ones.
Okay, whatever you works. Okay, but I'm going to explain that. Okay, you have 3 more minutes left. Okay, keep working, guys. Keep working. How about you, Eliana? Joseas, Rafael, Rudy. How's everything?
Good.
Okay, good. Keep it
Doing
up.
fine.
I'm sorry.
I'm doing fine.
Okay, good, Rudy. Keep it up.
Yeah, I'm still working on it. I just still need like two more, and that's it.
Okay.
D.
Okay, keep it up. Keep it up. Okay, 1 more minute left, guys. 1 more minute. Okay, are we all set? Okay, in 39 seconds, we're going to start the explanation of your warm up. I hope you completed those 5 graphs right away. Okay, what's that noise? So Ilyana is here, Rudy is here, and who else? Joseph. Okay, time's up, guys. Okay, what I want you to do now is could you please turn on your camera? Hello? Turn on your camera now, guys. Are you there? Eliana,
If I were
Joseas.
here, when I say this, hi, I'm here.
Okay, that's good because I was looking at the participant's name and I wasn't looking at the video. I'll call this panel on my other computer. So it's so many things going on, and it's a little bit confusing. But I'm learning. Okay, as I
That's
have said,
okay.
I'm
That's
just
okay.
starting doing this.
That's
Call
okay.
this at home. Remember when I was at school? It's
Yeah.
just easy.
Oh,
I don't have any kind of issue in terms of putting you on the spot or asking you a question. But now I have to be familiar. In school, I'm using a PC, and now I here at home I'm using the iMac. So that's the reason why I have to work these things properly. Okay, now
one,
I
two.
want you to go back on your uh, Okay, I'm going to share my screen, guys, so that you know which one I'm explaining here. Okay. Let me know if you'll be able to see it clearly. Okay. Are you be able to see it clearly, guys? What do you see?
The graphs.
The graphs? Okay. You see it, but the graphs, right? Okay. Now, did you, did you create 5 graphs? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to plot these coordinates. Okay. Let me do it. Okay. Okay. That's just to make it sure that I'm doing it correctly. Okay, there you go. I'm going to use a small line. Okay, the first one is 5 and 1. So this is 4 and this is 5, right? Between 4 and 6. So the middle of that is 5. And then the 1 is right here. So that is your first point. Okay, do you see that? And then my second point is 8 and then positive 6. So therefore, I'm going up 6 right there. So that is 8 and 6. And then my next one, my third coordinates is positive 2, which is your x. Always remember that the first number is your x. And then the second number is your y. So you're going up. Why am I going up? Because it's positive, right? Okay, next. My last coordinate is -5, so I have to go to the left. Raul, would you please turn off your microphone? I can hear your background noise right here. Raul, thank you. Okay, my last coordinate is -5 and then 8. So the -5 is between -6 and 4. And then going up. Yeah, going up because it's positive. So there you go. Now, the next question here is says function or non-function. But we're going to do that at the last part. What we're going to do right now is to plot all those coordinates. Do you get that? Yes or no? Could you please turn on your camera so that I can see your thumbs up or thumbs down? Okay, Eliana. Do you understand what we're going to do? We're going to plot first the coordinates. Then after that, we're going to identify those points, whether it is a function or non-function. Okay. I want you guys to turn on all your cameras so that I can see you. Okay. Next, letter B. Letter B, your first coordinate is -1 and 8. So -1 is on your left side. And then +8, it go all the way down here. So that's the first point. And then the second point is -4 and then -2. So you have to go down 2 units. So that's my second point. The third point is +3 and then -4. So again, you start on the positive, which is your x, and then you go down 4 times because your excuse me, your y is -4. And then the last coordinate is -1 and -6. Of course, you're going down. Okay. And that is on the third quadrant. Okay. Do you get this part? Did you check your work if your points lie on the same spot that I have here on my graph? Yes or no? Okay, good. Okay, letter C. +1 and +8. It go all the way up right here. It's a good it's very easy to plot the point if you have the graphing paper. It's way better and easy. You can easily see the point where it lies or where is it exactly located at, and other than you're doing it manually. So again, next meeting I want you have your own graphing paper. Next, 3 and +6. So 3 is right here and then 6 is right here. That's the second point. The third point is +5 and +4. So that is right there. And then 8 and -2, which is right here. Okay, there you go. That's it. Next, letter D points. +8 and +2. It's right here. And then +5 and then +3 is right here. And then next is +3 and then positive 5 is right here. Okay, between 4 and 6, that's the 5, y. And then the last one is positive 1 and 7. So right there. How many of you got it like this one? Okay, good. Next, letter E. Letter E is negative 8 and then positive 2. So therefore, that's the point. Next is positive 7 and then negative 4. So it's right here. And then the third one is negative 8 and negative 3. It's right here. And then positive 5 and negative 4 is right here. Okay, now we got all the points. We're done. Now we want to find out if these points are function. What was the call this our definition before? A function has one exact uh, input, which is the x, and then one output. Okay, that is a function. When you say one only, meaning you're not going to repeat it. And if you repeat your input, regardless of the value of your output, that will be a non-function. So in this case, is there any repetition in terms of your input right here, meaning your x? Is there any repetition, Rafael? Elia?
Yes.
Which one it repeats? And we're talking about the x because that is your input. If there is a repetition of your x, then that is not a function. Is there any repetition? You got
No.
so therefore, if there's no repetition of your input, what does it mean?
It's a function.
Okay, it is a function. Okay, so that's what you put it here. Function. Okay, another thing, how you will know if it is a function? Well, when you use the vertical line test, okay, you do like this, and it only touches that point. The same thing here, it only touches that point. Same thing right here, it touches only that point or that coordinate, and that's the reason why it is a function. You see that part? Okay, guys, I said you turn on your camera so that I can see you if you're paying attention. Only Rafael. Come on, guys, turn it on. Ileana and Rudy. Okay, I'm going to ask. Letter B. Raul. Is it a function or not a function? Letter B.
I'm gonna say a function. In my words.
Okay,
A
is
function.
there any other answer? How about Rudy? What do you think is letter B? Is it a function or not a function?
Not a function.
Why is it not a function? Can you give me a reason?
Yeah,
What is it?
because the other parts are because there's the other parts on the bottom
Mm-hmm.
and the other one is on the top.
Okay, so it means there's a repetition, right? It repeats. See that negative one? And then there's another one. That is the one that you're talking about. This one,
Yeah,
the top, and then the bottom, it touches and it's the same. So therefore, if it touches 2 points, therefore that is not okay a function. Very good, Raul. Not a function. Okay, not a function.
Okay.
In order for you to be a function, you need only 1 point only to touch that vertical line test. Okay, letter C. Hoseas, it is a function or not a function?
function.
Why did you say function?
There's no repetitive numbers connected to the same points.
Okay, it is a function. Okay. Another thing, guys, if you use the vertical line test, look, It only touched that point. It only touched that point. Only touched that point. Okay? That's it. And if you connect that points right here, okay? Pick any point in that line, okay? Still, you're going to find what I call that 1 point only. Okay, next. What about letter D, Eliana? What do you think is letter D? Is it a function or not a function?
Not in function?
Letter D?
Oh, I think it is.
Okay, what really is your answer? Is it a function or not a function?
Is it my answer is a function?
Okay, it is a function. Why did you say it is a function? Why?
Because the the dots they are in like in the correct way, I guess.
Okay, if you're going to connect all of those points, okay, like that, and if you do the vertical line test, it only touch 1 point. See that? In any point in that line, okay, it only touches 1 point. So therefore, that is a function. Okay, good. Okay, you may turn off now your microphone. Okay, Rafael, what is letter E? Is it a function or not a function?
Not function.
Why it is not? Okay, not a function because your X or your input repeated it 2 times. Okay, function. And if you try to use a vertical line test, look. Okay, vertical line test. There are 2 points that you touches. One and then two, while the others only one. Okay? In order for you to become a function, no other point should touch us 2 times. Okay? When you applied your vertical line test, it should only once. Okay? So on your test, you will see plots like this. And then they will ask, which of the following is a non-function type of graph? Therefore, you're going to pick letter B and letter E. Okay? So that's how it works. Okay, another thing. Let me explain this. In the graph, it will show you this. Okay? You have to tell me, okay? If you really understand. This is letter A. Okay? This is letter B. And this is letter C. This is the graph. This is a graph. And this is another graph. Okay, you have to tell me. Is a function? Yes or no? Okay, you answer me, Joseas. Is a function? Yes or no? Joseas?
No.
Why did you say no? Explain.
Because the 2 points are not aligned.
Is that the definition of a function?
Oh wait, no. Oh wait, it is a function. Never mind.
Okay, so why it is a function? Explain it to me.
Because both points are touching by itself.
Okay, I think it's a little bit confusing. Okay, this is what you're going to do. Every time you look at the graph like this one, okay, like this, okay, if the graph is like that, okay, you always have to use a vertical line or maybe a ruler or maybe a pencil. You do like this, okay? You put that in a graph. If there are 2 points that can passes through in that line, that is not a function. If only one point passes through it, that vertical line, it means that's a function. So in this case, when I put a line, a vertical line, how many points did I touch? How many?
One.
One. Okay, only one. And if I'm going to use another vertical line, how many points did I touch? Say yes?
One.
One. So therefore, this is a function. Okay, that is a function. Okay, try to understand and memorize that one, okay? If only touches the one point when you use the vertical line test, that is a function. Okay, how about you, Raul? What is letter B? Is it a function or not a function? Based,
Letter B is not a
what,
function.
why did you say it is not a function? Can you explain it to me?
Well, because we'll see based on the image alone, it's a little bit curvier on this side, goes to
Mm-hmm.
this side, right?
Mm-hmm.
And plus it's repeated
Mm-hmm.
based on the lines, based on one whatever, then based between -1, right?
Yeah.
It's basically repeat copy with basically, yeah.
Yeah, I think I got your what you're
I can
saying.
explain myself well, but
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know
I got
that.
your explanation. So you said
Yeah,
it's repeats. Let's say the value of this one is -3. So the value of
mm,
your x here is -3 as well, -3. And we don't know
yeah,
what's the other value of that one. And then the same thing here, it's -3. And then your y, we don't know. Okay? So it
yeah.
repeats. So therefore, and then when you apply that vertical line test, it touches 2 points. Okay? So therefore, that is not, okay, not a function. Okay? Not a function. Okay? That's the reason why. Okay. Next. Um, how about letter C, Rudy? What is that? Is it a function or not a function?
Function.
Okay, why did you say it is a function? Why?
Because it has like the same arrows.
Mm-hmm. What else?
Because I see the middle, and then it works again. And
Okay, so you're talking about the middle, it only touches 1 point. Okay, that's one good reasoning. Okay, how about you, Rafael? He said it is a function because it only touches 1 point on the middle. What else is your explanation, Rafael?
It's a function because they're not they're not if it was not a function then it would touch more than once but it's not touching.
Okay, yeah, you're right. So it's only 1 point, right? And if you use the vertical line test, it's still gonna touch 1 point. Okay, it's same thing here. It touches only 1 point. And the same thing here, it's only touches 1 point. Okay, so that is the difference between a function and not a function. Okay, last one. Okay, how about this one? If you have this graph like this, I'm sure you see this. What about that one? Is it a function or not a function? Ileana, what do you think this one, letter D? What do you think is that? Is it a function or not a function, Ileana?
I think that's a function
Why did you say it is a function?
because um I don't know.
Okay, so always remember this. When A graph is a function. Use a vertical line test. Okay? And if it touches more than 2 points, 1, 2, 3, that is not a function. But if it only touches 1 point using a vertical line test, like 1, this is 1 point, another one, you got 1 point. You can pick any points in that, I call this curve line. It's always touch 1 point. So that is a function. Simple as that. You don't have to solve the the graph. You don't have to find the coordinates. As long as there is a visible graph, you can identify right away using a vertical line test. The reason why I keep on reiterating this, because I want you to understand, because in the next lesson they will ask you, is it a function or it is not a function? Then if it is not a function, therefore the form has either a curve, okay, either a circle or another inverted half circle. Okay, this shape is a function. This shape, like this shape is a function. But this shape is not a function. Why? When you use a vertical line test, it touches 2 points, right? The top and then the bottom. The same thing. This one is not a function because when you use the vertical line test, it touches 2 points. This is a function. This is a function. This is a function. And then this, like this, a triangle or a angle, a function. Okay? So try to remember that, guys. Okay, are you done with the warm up? Hello. Okay, what I want you to do is you take a picture of your work and then submit it. Okay, I'm going to check that right now under your grades. Okay, is there any question? Is there any question?
No.
Okay, I want you to submit it right now so that I can check and see your work. Okay, because I don't want you to leave the class not completing your warm up. And I've noticed that a lot of you guys are not submitting it on time. You're waiting once the grade is coming up, and then you're going to tell me, Mr. Lobedices, did you see my work? Did you check my work? Okay, so I want to see it right now. Could you please send it? How many of you are done? Raul, did you submit it? Raul, did you submit it?
This warm up, like the color warm up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, um, I'm writing down the title first, then I submit it.
Okay, make sure you submit because I'm checking it
Sorry.
right now. I want to make sure that I see the work right here. Okay, Liana, Rudy, Joseas, Rafael, did you submit your work?
I will
Not
do it
yet.
right now.
Huh? Are
Not
you?
yet.
Okay, make sure I'm waiting before I start the lesson, because this lesson, the next lesson, I need to show you the video so they can understand the linear and non-linear function. Okay, so it's all connected from our previous lesson. Okay, guys. So let me know once you get done so that I can move on. But until now, I haven't seen any work yet submitted on the I'll call this on your warm up page. Raul, Rudy, Rafael, Joseas, and Eliana. Are you submitting it? Hello?
Yes, just my phone froze on me right now.
Huh?
My phone draws on me on canvas.
On canvas.
Yeah.
Okay, let me start sharing. Okay, I'm still waiting for the others. Okay, how about you, Joseas? Did you submit it?
Not yet because I have to help with Jose's wife, Joseph's Wi-Fi problem. That's why.
Okay, how about you, Raul? Raul?
I'm at them right now. I just took a photo.
Okay, how about you, Rafael? Rafael?
I already turned it in.
Okay. I'm still waiting right here, and I can't see any work here yet that I can check. Because the reason why for that one, because okay, I see Rafael, Rudy. Okay, I'm still waiting for Raul, Joseas, Eliana. Okay, before I move on to our next lesson.
Okay, I just submit mine. We'll begin in very soon. Okay.
Okay, okay, guys. Okay, now for those of you who already submitted it, I want you to go straight to your classwork under your assignment on Canvas. And I want you to look on classwork 114, 2021, lesson 3.2, which is a linear function. Okay, so are you there?
I am.
Yes.
Okay, so,
I am now.
okay. So what I want you to do is to stay focused on my screen because I'm going to play the video about the call this linear function. Okay, are you ready, guys?
Yes, already.
How about the others? Raul, Rafael, Joseas, Ilyana, and Joseas. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I'm ready. I have to go to speech in
Okay.